Hey everyone, David Edgerton here. I'm a full-time real estate agent here in the Houston area. Hope everyone is having a great day. This video is something that I really wanted to share today. I came across this experience yesterday. I'm going to be a little vague on the particular property and the location because I may be working with this client and I don't want to put anything at risk here. But I thought it would be important for my future viewers out there to learn why agents are recommending this pricing strategy. If you're thinking about selling your house and listing it, besides just getting your house ready to sell and making it look nice and pretty and doing all the deferred maintenance, the most important thing as a seller that you need to think about is the pricing strategy and what you're going to be doing to create a winning price where it's going to get sold for top dollar in the least amount of stress for you fast. And I came across this example, and this is the presentation here. So I looked at an established community in Katy, Texas of single family homes. This is just the typical suburban lifestyle homes. I wanted to compare one-story homes that sold within the past 12 months. And I have 10 total properties that I found that were comparable to the subject property, my potential client's house. And of those 10 homes that sold, there were 4 of them that sold where it took longer than 35 days to sell. And the other 6 homes sold in 34 days or faster. So let's go over the homes where it took over 35 days. For the statistics, or the home characteristics, they were an average of 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3-car garage. The square footage was 3,207 livable square footage, with an average on a lot of 10,687 square foot lot. Average built was 2012. And let's just skip down to the homes that sold in under 35 days. Very similar. 4 bedrooms. It's down here way at the bottom. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-car garage, 3,022 square feet on a little bit smaller lot, 9,338 square feet. Average built 2013. So overall, this is apples to apples. Okay, now of the homes that were it took them over 35 days, they had an average list price of $370,000, which worked out to $115.49 a square foot. However, during that time that it was listed, over here, it was listed for 115 days before they signed a contract with the buyer. They had to do a price drop. On average, they went down to $349,725. So sometime between when it was listed and 115 days, they went down $20,275, which worked out to a 5.48% price drop. That now put them at an average price per square foot of $109.16. So a difference of $6.33 a square foot price drop. When it actually sold and closed, they sold right here at $342,750 on average. They went down even more to a square footage of $106.94. The ratio from where they started at 370 to where they closed at 342,750, that was a ratio of that was 92.63%. But from where they dropped to and where they closed, that was just a 98% ratio. So moving along to the houses that sold fast within 35 days. First thing that I want to point out is that they had no price drops. During that time before they went active and live on the internet, they did not reduce their price at all before they found their buyer and signed a contract. But so they started at $345,400, which was worked out to $114.28 price per square foot. That may not seem like a lot of the average price per square foot, but they didn't have a single price drop. So something happened. There was a disconnect on what the buyers were thinking of the ultimate higher prices versus something around in this price range, which, what I've seen is that homes that are a little bit larger square footage wise sell at a lower price per square foot. So these people up here that had a little bit larger houses, they may have started or should have started their prices at maybe $113 a square foot. Something where it was got them at a little bit lower starting price. But going back to the houses that sold, they ended up selling and closed at $340,833. So $340,833. That was a closed price of $112.77. So $112.77. That was a ratio of a difference between the 345 and 340 at 98%, 98.69%. And they were only on the internet active, showing their houses on an average of 15 days before they signed their contract. So how do you price your house to sell for top dollar, fast, with the least amount of stress? And for me, being stressful would be, if I was a seller, showing my house to random strangers all the time, having to keep my house clean, being inconvenienced, and then the stress of it not selling, which leads to maybe some panic and you're reducing your price. These are the concerns that you need to be looking out for as a seller. First, when you list your house to sell, let's just say there's 10 buyers in the market. Of those 10 buyers, if they see your house immediately when it hits, they're ready to go. They want to buy something. But if they see your house as overpriced, and we're talking about here, in this case, 5% overpriced, $20,000 overpriced, they may not even go schedule a showing to even see your house. They may not even put in an offer just because they feel it's overpriced. Now, as your days on market start to increase, let's say it's 30 days, over 30 days, 60 days, your house becomes stigmatized. And what I mean by that is now your house has a bad reputation. Your house could be considered a lemon. Something's wrong with it. So going back to my notes here, your house now has a bad reputation. It's been on the market for too long. People think there must be something wrong with it. If other people haven't bought your home by now, there must be something wrong with it. Like what the buyer thinks in the back of their mind, they're saying, what am I not seeing about this house? What's wrong with it that I'm not seeing that others are? And they're gonna put up their risk aversion, and they're gonna say, you know what? I'm not even gonna take the risk at this if this must be considered a lemon. So when you are a seller pricing your house, you may want to say, well, I need to really take a look at where the realistic price would be for the house, and I need to price it very close to that number in order to sell close to that number. Whereas if you price it too high and you want to price in negotiation and try to play games with buyers, you have a chance, and the proof is right here, that you could have more, you could be doing more harm than good, and the prices start to, go, that you're going to have to do price drops, and you're end up going to have to sell it lower than where you could have been if you would have priced it right the first time. So hopefully you enjoyed my quick presentation on this. Let me know if you have any questions at all. This may not apply to every single market, but I just found it very interesting. I just wanted to share. Again, if there's anything I can do for you, please reach out and let me know. Thanks again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.